there's like, you've reached a fork in the road and there's two ways to go here. Yeah. One, this loss can really affect you, and two, you can make it the greatest pivot in your life. Yeah. And that's what you need to do. Because how you come back from this can set you up for the rest of your life. Bro, imagine you come back, you knock out Tommy, what happens then, right? The narrative gets a chance to get rewritten then. And by the way, there are two types of ways to lose in your specific circumstance. You could have had a devastating loss, like a cold, hard KO, get knocked out, Jake Paul on the canvas, like everyone really wanted to see, or a split decision loss. Like congrats to the Fury is great, but did Tommy really win? Technically, yeah, but like, you're gonna celebrate that? You're supposed to kill this YouTuber, and he took you 8 rounds and dropped you. Like, congrats, but I don't know. Are you satisfied? Because as a boxer, I don't know if that would do it for me. On paper, you got it, congrats, but you celebrated like you won the World Cup. You didn't lose like that. Yeah. You know, there's still a very bright future ahead of you, and I know it doesn't seem clear right now, but you got to live in it, all of it. Yeah. And it sounds like you are.
No, yeah, I think this morning, the first thing I wrote was like last night, and that was a little bit tougher. And then I woke up this morning, I think, with like a fresher, clearer mindset. It's funny, I looked out the window out here and just saw hundreds of cars driving by, going about their day. And I said, it's easy to think you're the only one that has to deal with shit. It's easy to single yourself out and be so harsh to yourself, but life goes on, my friend. The cars keep driving, the people keep working, the electricity keeps flowing, the gardeners keep gardening, the haters keep hating, the real ones keep supporting, the sun keeps shining, and most importantly, the boxers keep boxing. So will life go on for you too in that case, or are you not a boxer? Ha, ha, ha. Always have been and always will be. I'm grateful for this experience. It's time to appreciate all the things I have even more now. Double down on that. Amazing friends, amazing family, and I appreciate you guys a lot.
Yeah, I had somebody reach out to me. And
the journey continues.
Guys like, man, I feel bad for you guys. You know, big loss for the family. Must be devastating, all that stuff. I said, hey, we're warriors. A loss is only a loss if we don't get a win out of the loss. Yeah. And he wrote back, he's like, cool, great statement, I love it. Right? I mean, this is just a bump in the road. Yeah. It's really a big win for you. It really is, because you know what? You're having this now. Just imagine if you went 15-0, then it happened. That loss would be a bigger loss, a harder loss. Now, you still got a lot of recovery time.
And I think to when like we were years ago in 2017, 2018, this is like feels like a bump in the road. But I remember when you and I were like, the road seemed to like cave in, and it was going all the way down. And I think that has prepared me for this moment as well, because things used to be a lot crazier for us and a lot more scary for us in those moments.
Yeah, those times sucked for me and your mom.
Yes.
I agree. That was the last time I was just reminiscing that I felt like you had tasted like a fat defeat. Yeah. But what is that, 5-6 years ago almost? Yeah. And in a much different way. Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Did you hear me talking shit during the fight?
I did a little bit.